Hey everybody, it's Josh with the UberProAudio podcast, and on today's show, we caught up with Sammy Kay. Now, truth be told, Sammy Kay straight out of New Jersey, shout out to New Jersey. Sammy Kay and I sat down in May, and for whatever reason, this never really surfaced. This interview never really surfaced, and part of that, to be perfectly honest with you, was because I didn't know what to do with it. It was the first time we had sat down with someone, and our conversations, which are normally 10, 15 minutes, lasted almost an hour. Sam and I really hit it off, and we just kept talking. And he had time to kill. Well, not really time to kill. I mean, he was in press obligations, but we just ended up talking for that long. And to be honest, again, like it was the first time the idea of doing long-form interviews with people on our platform really occurred to me. But I don't have a good excuse as to why this interview never surfaced. It's good. It was a great conversation. Sammy is genuinely the nicest guy you will ever meet, and I'm really I'm not just saying that. I know I say that a lot, like all our guests are really nice, and they all are, just for the record. We've yet to have a shitty guest, we've yet to have a shitty guest. And I would maybe be honest if we did. I would be like, yeah, this guy was kind of an asshole. None of that. Sammy's the kind of guy who really would give you the shirt off his back. Super chill. Was like inviting me and my kids over for barbecue when we were coming down to New Jersey. Like the nicest guy you could possibly imagine. And stupidly talented. Stupidly talented. Great guy. So without further ado, here's the interview that kind of sparked all of this, in a manner of speaking. Here's me and Sammy Kay. Enjoy. Cheers. It's great. So, hi everybody.
What's up?
We've been talking for like 30 minutes about other stuff. I'm going to get you to introduce yourself and your band and tell us what you're touring right now, your record you're touring right now.
My name is Sammy Kay, and my band is called the 4th Street Singers. We're from Asbury Park, New Jersey, and we're touring on a new record that has no name. Untitled, self-titled, entitled, I'm not sure. That came out April 7th on Stomp Records.
Right on. And what brings you to Montreal this weekend?
Pouza.
And you've been here for an hour, and it's awesome, right?
I woke up today at 8 and just bliss. Just fucking bliss. Oh, sorry.
No, you're allowed to curse.
Great.
Yeah, you're
curse,
good.
great.
You're good.
My mother tells me every day I should stop cursing, and every day I say, I don't know why I just fucking can't.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's really hard. It's like 30 years of doing it. It's hard to just stop doing it.
Yeah.
I haven't been cursing since I won. Sorry. Did the math on that, I was like, I don't think so.
Your first word was fuck? Shit?
No, but I have fuck tattooed on me.
Yeah?
It's my favorite word.
Oh, yeah?
Literally.
I won't. I have, we're not going to talk about tattoos. This is bad. This is bad. 10 years of touring, I have really bad tattoos.
No, you got some good.
There's some fucking...
I was looking at the Where the Wild Things Are stuff on the way in. That's awesome.
I got to finish it. Maybe now that I'm in a band with a new record, I can afford to.
Probably.
It's only been 9 years since it got touched.
Dude,
10.
3 years I've been waiting to finish this. It's hard.
Half of my body is like undone from starting things and like going on tour. My back is half done. I get it done in Chicago. So like I only get to Chicago once a season and we get like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's really tough. We're going to talk about
about everything, but nothing that we're supposed to. All right, so there's a record out. You can buy it. Cool. What do you want to talk about? Guitars?
Let's talk guitars.
Okay.
Please, let's talk guitars. So just through talking to you when you came in here, turns out you work for a guitar company.
I work for a guitar company.
So tell me about that.
Black 35 Guitars out of New Jersey, at a Red Bank. This guy, Anthony, runs it, and he used to build drums. He still does for Dark Horse Percussion, and he has a couple other companies, Black Dagger Apparel, and he's the man. I had him build me a guitar, and I now own 4, and now I work for him.
That's awesome.
It's cool. They're great. They're classics. You know, it's Telly bodies and Les Pauls and P basses, J basses, 335s. You know, I'm trying to get him to build me like a weird shell pink Trini Lopez right now.
Nice.
But with a straight, not the curved headstock.
Yeah.
Straight, like a 335 headstock.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. But they're cool. They're all, they come pretty, used, and beat to fuck.
Nice.
So all mine are beat to fuck. I got an Esquire from them with a kill and a boost in it, and I have I'm been playing a Les Paul every day. It's just killer. It's just I hate Les Pauls. I buy them, and I love them, and then I hate them, and I've hated Les Pauls for the last 4 years, and
it's still your go-to.
And I have a gold top that he built me, a P90 Les Paul Junior gold top with a curved top, like a full Les Paul body, and I wanted to change it. And I found these pickups that were it's a Telecaster bridge pickup, but in a P90 body.
What?
I'm a Tele man, so.
Okay. Who makes that pickup?
I found it on Reverb.
Really?
For like $75. So he's got that, and we're about to drop that in. And then, so it looks like a Les Paul, but it's going to have the Teletone. And then I picked up this, he has that, so he lent me one of the ones that he just built that's up for sale now. And I might have bought that the other day, but don't tell my girlfriend. I've come home with 5 guitars in the last 6 months.
That's pretty good.
7 months.
I think we've all gone through that phase.
Oh no, but like, I usually flip one. I haven't flipped a guitar.
But you know what?
I took home an amp the other day. Like my bass player just bought a Jaguar bass the other day. Like my drummer just bought.
It's your job.
Yeah, it's our job.
Honestly, it's your job. It's okay.
I need to buy another boat for my house. I filled I have a 7-rack filled at home.
Jesus.
And then that's not including like the broken guitars.
That's impressive.
And like the ones in cases that are hidden that she doesn't know about.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, no, I mean, I have a Taylor that's smashed, I broke the neck on.
Eesh.
That's tucked away.
So you weren't kidding when you say you break guitars.
I break guitars. I like to have fun. And
yeah.
I find myself in anxious fits of great rock and roll shows just throwing my guitar across the stage.
That was beautifully worded. I have to say that painted a really cool image.
Yeah, like like you play in a band?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those moments where you show up on tour in a city. The other day we were in Fort Wayne, and I had so much fucking fun. There was 25 more kids than that were usually there, so it was about 50, 75 kids, and out of that 25 new batch, they knew the words.
Really?
So we got up there thinking like, all right, cool, it's Fort Wayne. It's always been great to us. We're at a different bar in town, which was equally as great. And then all of a sudden we start hearing the choruses back.
Dude.
And I literally it's horrible. And in this anxious fit at the end of the set, I took my Telecaster and I just literally went like that on my amp.
Oh.
The strap lock. And now I like to put toys on my amp.
Right on. I did the same.
With me.
I did the same thing.
So I have a Tina Belcher.
Nice.
My girlfriend has Louise. So we send pictures while we're away.
That's hilarious.
Like Flat Stanley.
Yeah.
So now Louise the dent on the top of my hot rod is big enough for Louise to sit perfectly.
Excellent.
So I guess it was a blessing in disguise.
I had all the McFarlane sports toys.
Yeah.
I had like Brett Favre and Nomar
See,
Garcia.
I'm a geek. I kept all my Rangers toys in boxes.
Really?
I still have my Gretzky Messier like in the box.
That's dedication. If we want to nerd out hard, I feel like we're gonna be best friends after this.
Dude, did we just become best friends?
I think we just became best friends.
We didn't even finish talking about my guitars. We talked
It's
about
true. Yeah, so we're talking about action figures now. I was like, man, I have like the original Aliens action figures still in their case.
Oh, see, no, you've crossed the line.
Oh, what happened?
Star Trek, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Why? What's wrong with Star Trek?
I'm a Star Wars man.
So am I.
It's just because we bought toys when we were like, I was probably 4, and they had Star Trek original toys in the package at this like secondhand store.
Cool. So you just bought them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that? Do you guys go like picking for shit?
No. Oh, I have kids now, and it's like out of 4 kids, I can't keep anything really safe anymore.
Yeah, I have boxes and boxes of nothing.
That's
but
awesome.
I also have boxes and boxes of everything.
So guitars.
I have cases and cases of guitars.
That's awesome, man. I think the most I've had is like 13 at once.
I'm getting there.
Do you like you said you're a tele guy? Do you go through phases? Like I remember, I got really into teles and I actually bought her old Telecaster. It was a thin line. Cool. And I want
a 72 next.
I got the thin line and then I got 2 of the Jim Root Telecasters.
Cool.
Well, I got one in black and loved it. and I always wanted a white guitar, so I got same thing in white.
I just started buying guitars that aren't white, and my at one point my boat at home was all white minus my acoustic guitar.
Really?
Yeah, I love white.
They just look awesome.
There's something about them, depending on what kind of wood the guitar is, when it starts to rot out and gets black, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But the Les Paul is still...
Les Paul is number one right now. I gotta say, I'm a Telly guy, and I don't know. I was just saying, like, I want a 72 now.
Yeah.
72 Telly, because I'm kind of in love with humbuckers.
Yeah.
Or even a Keith Richards, but I want to put the bridge. Oh. I want the bridge to be the humbucker, not the neck, like a reverse Keith Richards.
Yeah. You could like.
I mean, I don't.
That, like,
yeah, I don't even touch neck pickups anymore.
Really?
Right now, I'm just over them. Literally,
Really?
like I ripped one out of a Telly and turned it into an Esquire. I have the Junior that's no neck pickup.
I think you know what I was gonna do that with my Les Paul. I was gonna take out the neck pickup. I literally can't bring myself to do it. 'Cause there's always that one moment where you want to switch and you're like,
yeah,
it's a
I'm
little
waiting
different.
for the bridge pickup to fail.
Oh, fair enough.
At some point, it's gonna just go, and then, man.
Do you find you have to swap pickups a lot through shows, like sweating in them or anything like
Nope.
that? Or
I've never changed pickups in my life.
Really?
Any guitar.
That's awesome.
We're putting that
Yeah.
weird Telly one in. That's the first time I've ever changed a pickup in a guitar.
That's awesome.
So the Esquire, that bridge pickup, is 15 or 16 years old.
Jesus.
That acoustic, that pickup is 1970. So
Yeah.
69, 70. I think the pickup date's 68 though.
That's
There's like a weird. That guitar is funny because it's a J160.
yeah.
And the neck is dated one factory, the body's dated another factory, and the pickup's dated a third factory.
Really?
So it's built in Kalamazoo, like Memphis, and Bozeman.
Jeez. That's pretty
No,
rad.
not Bozeman. Bozeman factory wasn't open then, right? Bozeman factory was later,
In 70s?
70s. It might have.
I would have honestly just said yes to
Yeah,
that.
it's weird. It's like a weird. It's a rad guitar. It
Along the
plays like a
bottom,
335.
we'll correct.
Yeah,
We'll just like
please
put a little
correct my
graphic. Yeah.
facts. I'll get you the serial numbers. We can check.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have it written down somewhere.
So amp wise, what differs from like recording to like touring like this? Like we were just talking amps off.
Recording, we record at Little Eden for the most part. The last two records were there, and that is Pete from the Bouncing Souls.
Oh
studio.
yeah.
So we use, on the new record, all the guitars were done. We bi-amped. I think it's Fallon from the Gaslit Anthem. He's got like a 110 or 112 boutique tweed there. I think it's his, but again, don't quote me. I'm fairly certain it's his. A high-end nice boutique.
Yeah, well, like Bonamassa is on a big tweed kick right
Yeah.
now. That's all he runs. He
Yeah.
swapped out like the 50 amps for all tweeds.
That's nuts. So we run that. It's all bi-amped. Pretty much the only pedal that I play through on that record is a Micro Amp Plus.
Oh yeah. Just for a little boost.
Yeah, I don't use distortion anymore.
Really?
I have a tube screamer because I'm lazy and I don't want to move to the amp, so I just have it cranked. So if I need any feedback, I just hit the tube screamer.
Right on.
It's the only reason why it's on my board.
That's awesome.
So, and that's really only for live. So it was, I played Mexican Telecaster, the whole record, minus I played a Les Paul Jr. for maybe 8 bars and a Pete's Custom Shop 335 for a couple bars.
Nice.
And then lead guitar was all on that Custom Shop.
Yeah.
And then both guitars were bi-amped through a Vox with some form of hot plate and this tweed.
That's awesome.
The lead guitarist, Curtis, he played on the record. He's you want to talk about a dude that has Strymon pedals? Like everyone, everyone, dude.
Everyone we talk to now, it's all Strymon.
See, I grew up playing like soul music and ska music.
Yeah.
That like the only pedal I had was a tuner and like a $40 boost.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
It was all clean. Like I'm through Fender amps with the reverb cranked.
Yeah.
So I literally bought more. I'm a Craigslister.
Yeah.
So I've been. My girlfriend's gonna see this. She's gonna be pissed. I've been buying pedals every week, playing them at practice, and if I like them, I keep them.
Yeah.
But if I don't, I just sell them again.
Yeah, it's the best thing to
I've
do.
literally bought and sold something like 50 pedals because I don't know anything about pedals.
Yeah.
Period. Like I have a cheap, like one of those mini pedals.
Yeah.
What's that? More?
Yeah, more does
I had
the
one of
little
those,
micro pedals.
the
Yeah.
double one that they have, the Shimmer Verb.
Yeah.
Because it was like $60 for the
Yep.
double, and I didn't want to buy a Holy Grail. Holy Grail,
They're
please.
so nice.
Hey, my name's Sammy. I really like it. If you want to send me one of those and maybe a small clone,
Oh yeah.
maybe
Go.
could be friends. We could.
You gotta talk to Empress Pedals makes. Like,
Yeah.
They're based out of Ottawa, where we're from. They're
Cool.
amazing. pedals.
Black 35's got a boost that they're doing with. I feel like an asshole because I don't remember the name of it. Black Toneworks, maybe. I don't know. They've been making some cool pedals.
There's Mr. Black Pedals.
I can't remember what it is, and Anthony's gonna kill me because I'm doing a nice interview about guitars. And
Another correction on the bottom.
yeah, but that comes out in a couple weeks,
Nice.
so I'm probably gonna pull off the Tube Screamer and put that on.
Yeah.
But my board's just tuner, microamp, Tube Screamer, and I have a VCR. I dropped the money and bought the Ryan Adams pedal. I haven't
Really? I haven't had a chance to play with it.
I haven't either, but
I've watched all the demos on Instagram
Yeah.
and stuff. It looks just
And
visually,
it
looks awesome.
This tour I've been hunting. I want to play the white pedal.
I'm not familiar.
Juxta something.
Mm-hmm.
Juxtiz took a pedal they built. It's called the white pedal. It's all the fuzz and overdrive tones from the White Album. It's called the white pedal. It's like fucking $300.
Really?
We were at Chicago Music Exchange. They didn't have it, but Reverb had it, but they weren't open. And it's one of those ones that I'm totally cool with spending $300 on it.
Yeah.
Because just the tone, the videos of it are just like, dude, like a telly through that.
Yeah.
A similar amp to what I play. It's like, dude, you can throw out my tuner. That's all I need.
Maybe we can make something happen with this video.
Yeah,
Call some
please.
attention to it.
Please.
Hook him up.
Please.
Hook this man up.
I'm tired. I'm tired of spending money on pedals. But yeah, so I'm just learning about pedals really now. This whole tap dancing thing.
It's tough.
What it's like to be a drummer? Like I gotta sing, play guitar, and tap dance.
It's tough. Like a lot of guys you find now are switching to like Axe FX units and the Kemper units because
I have no idea. Is that Spanish? Is that French?
It's all digital amps.
Oh yeah, no.
So it's all pre-programmed and like.
Nope.
Nope.
You want to play in a band? You're gonna carry an amp.
I think that's. I don't want to say a rite of passage, but like we've all done that dance.
Nope. You want a wall of amps? You got to stack Marshalls up. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
I can't say anything. I don't play.
Do you have an empty Marshall?
No.
Please tell me you have an empty Marshall.
No, can I be honest? I don't even want to say it on here. I'm actually ampless. I just sold my amp. So I'm ampless. I'm in the market.
When are you coming to New Jersey? I probably have one in my shed that you can just have.
I can be down in New Jersey anytime.
Great, anytime. Just come by. Play
Excellent.
guitars for a couple hours.
Excellent, dude. I will take you up.
I literally
on that.
gave a kid, a friend of mine, like this tour. I blew on because I threw my guitar like an asshole. I gave him the Esquire. He's about to go make a record, and I was like, "Take this and make the record on this."
That's awesome.
Because he saw me a couple weeks ago playing it. He's like, "Dude, the tone on that guitar is great."
That's awesome.
So
man.
that's now it's fixed. He texted me the other day saying it's fixed, and he's in a studio in Greensboro, North Carolina, this week making a record on it, which is
That's
killer.
awesome. That's a cool story. You're gonna have like if you keep doing that, you're gonna have like a whole history of music.
Listen, there's ghosts in guitars, right? Do you know that? Have you heard this theory?
I'm not familiar.
Right. I believe that there is some juju on all guitars, and that songs live in guitars,
Interesting.
and different players will pull different things out of guitars.
Mm-hmm.
So, like my guitar player wrote a song the other day on that guitar that would have never came out of him or I.
Yeah.
Just won't. And that there's these spirits and vibes. And for the record, I'm not on drugs. I haven't done drugs in a couple of years. I buy and sell guitars, especially while writing,
Yeah.
because I'm going to pull out something like right now, everything on the J160 that I've been pulling out are like these weird, like GC chords and like weird,
Yeah.
like weird things. But I have a Martin that's like that's just sad songs are coming out of that guitar.
Yeah.
And I wrote the other day on a Martin, my Martin at home, and it was like a really great positive song. It's like,
Yeah?
yeah, life is great. Life is great. Nothing's wrong. I pick up this one. It's like, all right, is this it? Is this the last day I breathe? Like, but yeah, I feel like the guitars, they're an extension of you, and they have their own energy. Right.
You know, I haven't heard that before. My own personal experience that I could speak to that's sort of similar is like I have found through buying a million guitars that like my two main guitars like a couple years back where I had like a PRS Custom 24 and a Gibson Explorer. This is before I had kids.
Okay, cool. I'm like waiting for
those
like
are long gone.
You know, the missus to say like, all right, it's time. 3 guitars. Get rid of them all.
But you know what?
I mean, honestly, we could probably pay for a wedding.
I believe it.
Probably with all the gear in my house.
I
could totally pay for a wedding.
I lived off of when I sold my guitars. I lived off them for months.
Yeah, I did that. I sold everything when I sobered up because I didn't have money.
Yeah,
I wasn't able to get back on the road right away, and I got rid of like 5 guitars, and
they don't depreciate that much in value. That like
No.
you can look at some of them. Like I knew buying like the PRS and the Explorer that I wouldn't lose a ton of money on them.
I almost swapped that. We were at Chicago Music Exchange, and the dude was going to give me a killer deal on an old Martin, and the value for some reason on that guitar went up since I bought it.
Really?
Which is cool. You know, it's an old Gibson.
But it's yours.
Yeah, I almost did it, and I was like, you know what? Like, no. Like, we're going to have at least, hopefully, another record with that guitar.
Yeah.
That one's, like, cool, though, because, like, I found it for, like, a really great price. I went, like, with the money to go buy a new Martin. Because I love Martins.
Yeah.
And I think they're phenomenal guitars, and that was on the wall.
Yeah.
And I played it, and it was a third of the price of these Martins, and it's a 70-ish Gibson.
Yeah, and it sounds amazing. Like right being in the room, I hope it translates through every recording, but it sounded
It's fantastic. Cool, too. It's got a P90 in it.
Which is weird as shit to me.
I mean, when was a piezo pickup invented?
Right.
1968, right? So it gets... If I use these words earlier, like in an anxious fit of rock and roll, whatever, if I start banging on it, it gets percussive as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And you can't get that tone out of LR bags, which I have in guitars. I'm not bashing them, but like I can't get the tone out of that guitar out of my Martin at home.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
the similar body style. It's just a piezo pickup versus the...
Well, and it's like I was gonna say, like when I went in the studio, I played all my guitars through my setup, and I tracked, I would say, 60% of my rhythm sections and most of my leads on the Zakk Wylde Epiphone Les Paul.
Dude, cheap guitars rule.
Stock, or that's not true.
Stock,
it's got DiMarzio, Super Distortion, but
yeah, those Epiphones. My old man, I have his Sheridan. It's like a 335. Yep. And he swapped out pickups. He's a firm believer. He bought the Epiphone and immediately swapped them out. But like, those Mexican Fenders rip.
Yeah, I've owned a bunch of them. They're great.
Oh, I probably own more Mexican Fender Telecasters than I have fingers.
They're nice guitars.
They're great.
They're
and
really
they're
really
workhorses, and they take a beating. And my one thing that I hate about them is that it's the finish, like it's like that thick plastic.
On the body or the neck?
On the body.
Yeah, okay.
That, like,
I was going to say.
I like guitars.
Yeah.
Like, I have one that I've been literally touring on for 5 years, and it will never, ever distress.
See, that's what I liked
it
about...
It will never wear. It just gives you that rash, right?
Yeah.
There's no way to get rid of it. I'm not going to wear a sweatband, man.
That's what I liked about the Jim Root Telecasters is there's no gloss, and they wear to how you play.
Yeah, it's they use that. It's almost like plastic to finish on them. So, which is cool, right? Because sometimes like I have one that the weight is primarily in that, which is nuts.
Yeah,
like, we refinished it and it was half the weight. It was like literally like a good quarter inch of lacquer. And he started sitting and refinishing. He's like, I'm not pulling it off because your guitar, like that's like he's like the tone's starting to change.
Yeah.
So, like, we literally painted right over the finish.
Wow.
Which is gnarly because I broke that guitar. Her name's Annabelle. She's a cursed guitar.
But you can't get rid of her?
I broke her neck. I was fucked up. I said I'm sober. I was fucked up and I got in a fight with the girl I was dating. I just right over the knee.
Oh,
broke the
man.
neck on this thing. I told myself that when I figure my shit out, I'm gonna put a new neck on her.
Yeah.
I put a new neck on her. The first show we played, I went to strum the first ring and I did a power bend.
Oh, yeah. No way.
Right off. There was a tragic. There was like a little chip cracking it at the base somehow.
Yeah.
And 2 pieces. Put a new neck on the next show. Blew out like 2 tuners. Just stringing it. Like
It's time to put her away.
that. I can't.
Really?
I can't.
She's still kicking around?
Yeah, she's the one that my bud. I just lent to my bud to
Oh, right on.
right. This tour like immediately ended up blowing out a pot
Fuck.
just from like banging on it. Like,
Dude. Just relax with her.
dude, these anxious fits, rock and roll.
You need that on a t-shirt. Just for the record, I don't know what your merch looks like right now, but like,
It's all really cheesy things that say New Jersey, New Jersey, New Jersey.
when you mentioned Red Bank, I didn't want to nerd out and be like, oh,
Dude,
Kevin Smith.
Dude, I live a little north of Asbury Park, a little north of Red Bank, actually. My local convenience store is the Quick Stop.
Fuck off.
It is literally 3/4 of a mile.
Was it
from
RT video or?
It's the signs there, but it's closed.
Dude. I was
You know,
supposed to go to
across the
the
street-
Secret
across the-
Stash this summer.
So across the street from the Secret Stash is Jack's Music. I bought half of those Mexican Telecasters I bought and sold there.
That's awesome.
That's above that is the apartment that what's his name lives in, Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
And, Holden.
Yes.
Holden, right?
Jason Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Lee's character.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna head
great.
there this summer. I want to
Yeah.
check out that shop.
Please, right when you're down.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I live a couple doors in from the ocean.
Fuck, that's
Come hang
awesome.
out.
Absolutely, dude.
Play some guitars.
Fuck
take
yes.
take the family. We'll go do
Oh
some
man, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yo, there's nothing more in this world. There's nothing greater in this world than skee ball, French fries, and vinegar.
Really?
Oh fuck yeah! You want to talk about
intrigued.
like slices of pizza the size of your head?
Yes, I do.
French fries with vinegar. Like I sure do love Montreal and poutine, but like yo,
We did poutine last night.
I had it for breakfast, and I'm gonna probably have it for lunch, and I might just have it for dinner.
Did you do La Belle Provence?
Yeah, we went there today.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the
That's like I did that last night after.
There's a place in Verdun that it's an American barbecue joint, and it fucking rips.
Yeah?
That it's like the smoked meat is like pretty much brisket consistency.
Really?
Like Texas brisket consistency. It's the best.
best barbecue I think I've had is Nashville. Like that's.
Man, Nashville's pretty good.
See, I don't go around the states that much.
Oh yeah. See,
Nashville's
all I
like-
want to do is eat
Yeah.
on tour. I stopped drinking. I just eat.
Vegas was great for food.
Vegas was all right, man. I like these. Man, I'm a taco dude.
We did Mexican for lunch.
I won't touch it up here.
Really? Well,
Dude,
see, I can't.
Every day I've like hunted for good Mexican food, and every day I've been thoroughly let down.
Just because it's like fast food kind of Mexican.
No, like it's just like
Not good. Not having it.
they just yeah, just not having it.
I don't know. I can't say anything honestly. Our lunch.
You're agreeing, right?
Our,
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Even the Taco Bell in Canada is bad.
I can't disagree with you there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna edit that out. I work for Taco Bell.
Do you really?
do.
Can you get me a Feed the Beat endorsement? Because Taco Bell in Canada rules.
Taco Bell's.
It is so
fucking
good.
Awesome.
It is so good. Yo, cheesy gordita crunch, crunch wrap supremes, double stuffed burritos, quesadillas. What's up, Taco Bell? How are you? How's your mother? How's your father? I'm hungry.
We start serving this summer too.
Yeah, they do that in States now. They
Yeah,
just
it's
started.
crazy.
Can you just edit that and just send that to me so I can just
can.
blast it all over the internet?
Absolutely. All right, I've taken up a ton of your time. I apologize.
You're all good, man.
Dude, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
This was so great.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to look at my phone when we were.
Now on the streets of Bell, California, yeah. Dream about their nights. They wear undestined underneath. Jersey skies and well, Once a loving word, where I'm bound to the falling down the big you. Turn the engine into night, right out right to the sunlight. It's alright, 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 alright. Yeah, my ship, it's made of wood. I sail it down the avenues. Here, I see a fire, yeah, yo. Yeah, you're always, yeah, you're always. You walk me no down, no that crew is alright, 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 alright. Yeah, I'm gonna walk these streets and this one less time. Been busy kicking dust here. Don't I leave my soul? Stay so long. Yeah, I'm gonna walk these streets and this one lesson. Nation unto God I trust these. Sometimes in highway 9 take me home.